Greetings, you bog wraiths. I hope you're doing well. My name is Graham. Welcome to the Crack-a-Pack here on LRRMTG. We don't know what order necessarily these go up in when we're recording them, but this is the first Crack-a-Pack I'm recording in the new year of 2022, so what's up? Happy New Year, I guess. Today, we're opening a pack of 10th edition core set, not to be confused, as we briefly did with Magic 2010. No, this is 10th edition, which was released in, I should have checked this ahead of time, 2007. So, was this the last core set that they did before they came back with 2010? It was. Cool. So yeah, Xth edition. This was given to us by Sean C, or Coreflux in chat, or 0SC on Discord, or presumably Sean to his friends. Thank you for the pack and the rundown of all the different aliases. We will alert the authorities as required. Starting off pretty strongly, I feel, with Prodigal Pyromancer. 2 and a red for a 1/1 human wizard who taps to deal 1 damage to target creature or player. And I am now immediately reminded, of course, that the expansion symbol for 10th edition was just a big ol' X. Because for a while there, they were doing Roman numerals as the expansion symbols, but then they stopped. It was like 5th and 6th were Roman numerals, and then I think 7, 8, 9 were just the number on a card. And now we're back to Roman numerals, because I mean X is a pretty cool Roman, generally numbering systems that use Arabic numerals still use Roman numerals for number 10, just because then you get to call something X, and that's fun. And so is this card. Love a free pinger. Unsummon is next with some Ron Spencer art that I have never seen before. That is, I don't know what this spiky drake is having done to it, but it looks very painful to the neck especially. It's a single blue mana. For an instant, return target creature to its owner's hand. Talarian apprentices learn to liberate etheric energy long before they are taught to bind it. If you remember from the Ether Revolt episode, they got rid of that ligature because it looks weird. Stalking Tiger. Really try to pronounce that L. 3 and a green for a 3/3 cat. Stalking Tiger can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. And it's just a picture of a tiger. It does feel like underselling it when it's creature type cat. Obviously, in real life, tigers are cats. So are lions. They're just large cats. But for some reason, this massive tiger, and then just a tiny subtype line of cat. It's the same reason if you cast this on Arena, right, it would go meow. Because they only have a limited number of cat noises on Arena, and it catches me off guard every time. Not as weird as, there's one that's technically a bird that just makes like a caw-caw noise, even though it's like some sort of massive demon creature. Anyway, these are my problems. You don't need to share in them, but I will tell you about them. Assassinate is next. 2 and a black for a sorcery. Destroy target tapped creature. This goes way back. The term assassin or assassinate in Magic. This goes back to, I want to say alpha or beta. I don't remember, but there was Royal Assassin the earliest? Or was it just still using that sort of terminology? Was that it could kill a tapped creature, essentially. I know that Royal Assassin existed, and it had an activated ability to kill a tapped creature. And Assassinate can kill a tapped creature. I guess because you wait till they're asleep? I don't know. But as I recall correctly, there was an Assassin in one of the very early sets, which was where that was established. And they haven't gone back to that in a while. I think we could bring back, like, Assassinate as a not keyword. You know, like Spectre. Samite Healer is next. 1 and a white for a 1/1 human cleric. Tap to prevent the next 1 damage that would be dealt to target creature or player this turn. I feel like Samite Healer's been around for a long time too. Healers ultimately acquire the divine gifts of spiritual and physical wholeness. The most devout are also granted the ability to pass physical wholeness on to others. What? The divine gifts of spiritual and physical wholeness. So I got my whole body, and then I can be like, and now you got your whole body, because I guess that's physical wholeness is an interesting way to word healing a wound. All right. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Shock is next. It's a single red mana for an instant, deals 2 damage to target creature or player, and you know it's cool because it's got that centered rules box. all the text is just like, nah, it deals 2 damage. It's not quite as like impactful as destroy target creature or destroy all creatures, or I think draw 3 cards is another one that's on one of the printings of Ancestral, like from Magic Online or something. But yeah, it deals 2 damage to target creature player. Shock always gets in, generally speaking. Gotta kill your Scathe zombies. Scathe zombies. It's 2 and a black for a 2/2 zombie. With flavored text from the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. They groaned, they stirred, they all uprose, nor spake nor moved their eyes. It had been strange, even in a dream, to have seen those dead men rise. I guess if you're not feeling like making flavor text that day, just go get Coleridge to do it. Why not? Goblin Elite Infantry. I miss Robert Bliss's strange art. 1 and a red for a 2/2 Goblin Warrior. Whenever Goblin Elite Infantry blocks or becomes blocked, it gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Great, the real elite infantry here, folks. If they get involved in any kind of scrap, they get worse. Flavor text, they talk a good fight. Fair enough. They have trouble walking the walk. It's just because their legs are so short. It's not their fault. Overgrowth is next. What is this? 2 and a green, enchant land. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds green to their mana pool. So it's not as well, I think. Wait, in addition, this has to be in addition to. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, it doesn't say instead, so you get the mana and the green. It's not bad. This looks like it's an enormous tree with like little bowls of tiny ecosystems hanging off of it. That must be a very big tree. You know, I've gotten very good at recognizing large trees in my day. Can you tell this is also the first one in the morning that we're recording? Tundra wolves. That's really unsettling. It's a single white mana for a 1/1 wolf with first strike, because it's got the flavor here being that it's got first strike because its jaw gets to you a full day and a half before the rest of the body. That is a tremendously upsetting looking wolf. I don't like that at all. None of these cards are great. Recollect is the next card. This one's alright. 2 and a green for a sorcery. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. If your opponent shocked your Tundra Wolves just as like a reflex, then you can get it back with Recollect. Good times. And good tidings to you and this card. 3 blue for a sorcery. Draw 4 cards. Though the letter was many pages long, I could tell all I needed to know from one look at the messenger's face. Oh, it's hardly worth writing it down then. Yeah, 5 mana sorcery, draw 4 cards. I don't know if that's still okay. I think you can do a 6 mana instant now that you like scry and then draw a bunch of cards. Or wait, isn't there just a 6 mana instant that just is draw 4 cards? Or at least 3 cards. This might not be good anymore. Who can tell? Many people, like you in the comments, please interact with this video. Numbers are important. Knight of Dusk. 1 black for a 2/2 human knight, and for black, destroy target creature blocking Knight of Dusk. Oh. That's cool. I like that a lot. It can basically never be blocked. As long as you have enough mana, they could put as many creatures as they want in front of it, and it's just never gonna die. Because you can just destroy them all before combat damage. There's some cards in here I've never seen before, as you can tell by my reaction to Tundra Wolves. Knight of Dusk, though, that's very cool. Also, RK Post value. We have a mountain, a tips and tricks card for building a deck. Let's see if this is all still accurate. A constructed deck must contain at least 60 cards. It can include up to 4 copies of any card, but there's no limit. Well, constructed, that now includes Commander, which is not mentioned here. But anyway, usually has about 24 lands. Creatures typically account for 20 to 30 cards. Choose creatures that have a variety of mana costs. Artifacts, enchantments, instants, and sorceries round out your deck. Oh, I got some people who would disagree with that. Anyway, our rare is Chimeric Staff. It's a 4 mana artifact. That's it. It's just that. But it has an ability that for X, Chimeric Staff becomes an XX construct artifact creature until end of turn. Jeremy Petter, years ago, had a commander deck with Dao-chan, and the gimmick of that deck was you activate Dao-chan, who says You destroy a creature that you choose, and then also destroy a creature that an opponent chooses. So you have a deck that's just things like this, that are non-creature things like lands and artifacts that can become creatures, and you just go, I'm going to destroy that. What do you want to destroy? Cool, that other thing? Great. Now, activate my creatures and attack. And Chimeric Staff was good in that deck. And I don't know if it's good anywhere else, but I mean, hey, it lives through Wrath, so that's nice. Sadly, we didn't hit the Chase Mountain. There's a mountain. This mountain is by John Avon. There's a different mountain, also by John Avon in the set, that's worth like 40 cents. We didn't hit that. That said, the pack overall is like $2, which for a pack of this era is not bad. The highest thing there, as you can see, is Knight of Dusk, the good old 50-cent uncommon. The Chimeric Staff and the Overgrowth sort of doing the rest of the heavy lifting there. In a draft, pack one, pick one, I would probably take the Chimeric Staff, to be honest. Keeps you open. You're not taking a double black or double blue card right off the bat. You avoid Tundra Wolves, pass that to your friend, let them have a reaction. Yeah, I'll take the Chimeric Staff. Why not? That's it for this episode of the Crack-A-Pack. Thanks again to Sean or Coreflux or Zero SC. Appreciate that. And appreciate you joining us. As a reminder, everything we do is brought to you by you and your support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. If you want to send us a pack, which you can do that at the address on your screen. Check out our store, check out our Discord, check out all the ways that you can be a part of it. Because, I mean, otherwise, what are we doing? If you're not around, we're just shouting into the void. We probably still would, though, because I don't know what else we're going to do. I've been Graham. James is hanging out here. Matt does the edit, and you've all been watching, so everyone's participating. Thanks, everybody. Talk to you next time.